Okay, this is our deliverable 4, final deliverable for our group. Here's our team reflection, and individual reflections. Same thing as usual. We basically just went over what we each did for the deliverable and what our main goals were during the meetings. We had 3 meetings this week because we wanted to wrap everything up and get it ready to go. First meeting, we kind of just went over what needed to be done, and we assigned roles and responsibilities. Second meeting was mainly for the implication or the ICM, where we tried to get the ICM rough draft done as thorough as possible. And then last meeting was wrapping up loose ends and making sure our diagrams lined up with each other and everything made sense. So here's our new UML. We got rid of the web portal like people were saying to do. And then one thing of note is we set racer data to race data for, we thought a race should consist of more than just one person. And since there's 3 podium spots, we decided on having a minimum of 5 people to create a race. So there's 5 to many relationship there. That's basically why that relationship is there. Here's our use case. We really narrowed down our use case. We introduced a Boolean method to decide if a race is official or unofficial. So we used to have official use cases and unofficial use cases. So basically duplicates for most of these methods here. But using that Boolean helped us to whittle it down and make it more compact. Here's our register. We cleaned up syntax. We fixed the lines coming back from the system to be dashed. We got rid of the user interface and data that were in the original diagrams, so it lined up more with what the course wanted. And same thing for sign up for race, provide review, pretty much just cleaning up syntax on all of these sequence diagrams. Here's our activity diagram. This stayed pretty consistent throughout. I think it makes sense. It's basically the same as we had in previous deliverables. And same for these activity diagrams. We included a login activity diagram. Here's our system class model. We basically updated some of the attributes after we created our ICM so that they match. That's the main changes there. Personas didn't make many changes, just reviewed for grammatical errors basically. UI design has stayed consistent throughout. We like our UI design. It looks clean. It shows all the possible notifications basically. Operation patterns, we just cleaned up any errors that we were given in user reviews. They stayed pretty much the same, but we just reviewed them as a group. Here are our communication diagrams. The main thing we did with our communication diagrams is we use them to help implement our implementation class model. And this is our final implementation class model that has all of our use case methods as well as our methods that we would need within the communication diagram, essentially. Yeah, so that's our entire deliverable. Thanks for listening.